Hey guys, in this video, we're breaking down the 5 best gaming laptops under $800 in 2021. I've included options for every type of consumer, so whether you're looking for a large display, a screen with a high refresh rate, a compact laptop, or lots of SSD storage, I'll have the product for you. If you want more information on the best and most up-to-date pricing on the products mentioned, be sure to check the links in the description below. Okay, so let's get started with the video. First up, we have a gaming laptop that offers good performance for the money that's perfect for an entry-level gamer who wants to have room to upgrade while starting at a good price. The MSI GF63 15.6-inch gaming laptop has a screen with good contrast ratio, dedicated GPU and CPU heat pipes, and a backlit keyboard for a price of around $750. The plastic lid and deck come in a stealthy black, brushed aluminum finish with a red trim around each key. The keyboard is also backlit with a red light for some added style that's nice to see at the price point. The bezels on either side of the 60Hz 15.6-inch Full HD display are especially thin, while the top leaves room for a webcam. The picture looks sharp and crisp, especially in lighter scenes, and the contrast ratio is good for a fairly rich picture overall. This laptop has an Intel Core i5 processor with clock speeds of 2.4 GHz to 4.1 GHz when boosted. The GPU is an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 Max-Q 4G GDDR5, capable of handling most modern games at moderate settings for the best performance. There's also 8GB DDR4 RAM with 2 additional sockets to upgrade for a maximum memory of 64GB, and you'll also get 256GB SSD storage for your gaming library. The port selection includes 3 USB Type-A ports, a USB Type-C port, an Ethernet port if you want a more stable internet connection, and a separate mic and headphone jack. For cooling, MSI uses the Cooling Boost 5 system with 2 fans, 4 exhausts, and 7 heat pipes, including dedicated GPU and CPU heat pipes to keep your laptop cool as you play, especially around the keyboard and trackpad, keeping your hands comfortable. The MSI GF63 15.6-inch gaming laptop is a great budget laptop under $800, with a sleek design, lots of port options, and solid performance, including upgradable RAM, making this a great choice for any new gamer. The 15.6-inch Acer Nitro 5 is a dependable gaming laptop option in the sub-$800 price point. The $750 Acer Nitro 5 is a well-designed budget laptop that can be pushed to play games even on high settings and has room to upgrade its hard drive space. The casing is matte black plastic with angles cut into the top 2 corners for a geometric shape that feels modern. The inside has a black deck with keys outlined in red and red backlighting. For an affordable gaming laptop, the Nitro 5 has a comfortable keyboard with each key needing a decent amount of force to click and provides meaty feedback. The key spacing also makes typing and finding commands feel natural. This laptop weighs 5.3 pounds and measures 14.3 by 10 by 0.9 inches with a 15.6-inch Full HD IPS display. The side bezels are narrow, while the top bezel is a bit wider to accommodate the webcam. The display covers about 63% of the sRGB color gamut, which isn't bad for a budget gaming laptop. The CPU is an Intel Core i5 processor with a clock speed of up to 4.1 GHz and an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 GPU with 4GB of VRAM. This is enough power to let you play some games at ultra settings at 1080p like Far Cry New Dawn at about 50 frames per second, but I think to get the best frame rate, it's better to bring the settings down a bit. It also has 8GB DDR4 memory and 256GB SSD, which can be upgraded with the extra memory slot. You'll get all the ports you need, like 3 USB Type-A ports, 1 USB Type-C port, HDMI, Ethernet port, and headphone jack. The battery lasts over 11 hours, which is strong performance for a gaming laptop, especially considering its price. The Acer Nitro 5 15.6-inch is a solid gaming laptop under $800, with a great battery life for its class, solid specs, and room to upgrade the SSD, making it a solid budget choice if you want to take your gaming on the go. Up next is the HP Pavilion Gaming, making this list for gamers who prefer an AMD-based gaming laptop. The HP Pavilion Gaming comes in at about $750, and thanks to its AMD component, this laptop offers mid-range specs at a budget price point. It has a matte black plastic chassis with green accents that match the keyboard backlight and HP logo on the back. I like that the Full HD 15.6-inch display has thin bezels that give this laptop a tighter, more refined look. The screen's matte finish does a good job of reducing glare, and viewing angles are broad, with a decent contrast and sharpness. The screen has a standard 60Hz refresh rate, making it better suited to playing single-player games at 60 frames per second and casual games online, rather than highly competitive games that rely on faster refresh rates. Where this laptop shines is with its AMD Ryzen 5 4600H processor and NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 GPU with 4GB of VRAM, which is a great package for a laptop under $800. The CPU runs at a base speed of 3 GHz and can be boosted to 4 GHz, and simultaneous multi-threading is supported where 2 threads can be processed per core. It also comes with 8GB of RAM and 256GB SSD, with room to add an additional 2.5-inch storage drive. This laptop comes with 2 USB Type-A ports, 1 USB Type-C port, HDMI port, a headset jack, and a gigabit Ethernet port. There's also an SD card reader, which is great for transferring files or if you want extra storage space for media. Using the keyboard feels adequately snappy, and the buttonless touchpad glides and taps smoothly, though you'll probably want a mouse for most games. The battery is also pretty good, capable of running up to 7 hours and 40 minutes depending on the task. The HP Pavilion gaming laptop is the best AMD gaming laptop under $800 with mid-range components packed into a budget price. If you enjoy playing single-player adventure games or RPGs at 60 frames per second but still want the option to play online, then I would recommend this laptop for you. Not everyone wants a gaming laptop that looks flashy. The Acer Aspire 7 combines a more refined look with specs that still deliver and may be the right choice for you. The $790 Acer Aspire 7 has an impressive screen-to-body ratio with an amazing display that adds to its compact professional design, with lots of onboard memory to house loads of games. The design is understated and dark for a modern, minimalistic look that's stylish and professional. This 14.31 by 10.02 by 0.92-inch laptop weighs 4.74 pounds and won't look out of place wherever it's taken and is ideal for gaming in dimly lit environments. The processor is a 9th generation Intel Core i5 with a 2.4 GHz clock speed that can reach up to 4.1 GHz. The GPU is an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 with 4 GB of dedicated GDDR6 VRAM to help play games at higher settings while maintaining solid frame rates. There's also 8 GB DDR4 RAM and 512 GB SSD, giving you lots of storage for your games, which is a definite highlight at this price point. The screen is a 15.6-inch Full HD widescreen IPS display, and the Aspire 7 is built with an 81.61% screen-to-body ratio. The display shows off crisp, lifelike colors and sharp details stand out better thanks to narrow bezels. More intense shades and distinctions are possible with Acer Color Intelligence and Acer Exa-Color features that bring your game worlds to life. The keyboard is comfortable to use, and so is the trackpad, even though the off-center design does take some getting used to. The keyboard is backlit with a simple white light, adding to the minimal aesthetic that doesn't stand out as a gaming laptop. It is loaded with ports too, including an HDMI port, 1 USB Type-C port, 2 USB 3.2 ports, 1 USB 2.0 port, and an Ethernet connection. The Acer Aspire 7 is the best thin and light gaming laptop under $800, providing a clean look with great components and enough memory to store loads of games on a compact laptop. It's not a flashy laptop, so it's also suitable to take to the office for work. Getting more screen real estate doesn't mean you need to sacrifice performance or price, as the 17-inch Asus TUF Gaming F17 clearly demonstrates. The $800 Asus TUF Gaming F17 gaming laptop boasts durable construction, a high refresh rate display, and lots of storage, giving you a complete package on a budget. This laptop has a black deck and chassis with orange RGB backlighting on the keyboard and WASD keys that are fully illuminated to help them stand out. It measures 15.71 by 10.59 by 1.02 inches and weighs 5.73 pounds, while thin bezels help to maximize its 17.3-inch Full HD display. The screen has a 144Hz refresh rate, making it fast enough to even play competitively online, while the 8GB DDR4 RAM provides enough power to run games smoothly. You get 512GB SSD onboard memory, which is great, and both the RAM and SSD are upgradable. More than that, the quad-core Intel Core i5 CPU has 8 processor threads and can clock 2.5 GHz up to 4.5 GHz, giving you smooth frame rates. The graphics are powered by an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 Ti 4GB GDDR6 GPU and can handle games at higher settings. The TUF gets its name from the rigorous testing it's put through to meet a durable MIL STD 810H military standard construction so it can handle drops, vibrations, heat, and humidity. The ports you get include a USB 2.0, 2 USB Type-A, 1 USB Type-C, HDMI port, Ethernet, and audio jack, giving you lots of connectivity options. Asus also uses its patented anti-dust cooling system to actively remove dust through the vents, keeping the system running more efficiently and giving this laptop a longer lifespan. The dual fan design allows heat to be more evenly distributed, and different operating modes allow for optimized cooling depending on how heavily the system is being used. The Asus TUF Gaming F17 gaming laptop is the best 17-inch gaming laptop under $800 with a 144Hz refresh rate, lots of upgradable storage options, and a durable design. This laptop is suitable for hardcore gamers on a budget. Thanks for watching, and that's all for this video. If you liked this video and it helped you out in any way, please give the video a like and hit that subscribe button. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time, I'll see you later.